Divine Path Psychic Tracy Moon. This is your daily tarot reading for December 29th, Saturday. We have the moon moving into Libra, which is exciting. And then we have Venus sextile Pluto. This is going to help us go deep, really get in there. And with Mercury, it's going to have semi-sextiles to Venus and Pluto, and this is just going to like stir the pot and really get things moving. So I wanted to read a little about the Libra moon. It is, the moon in Libra increases self-awareness. This moon favors self-examination and interaction with others, but discourages spontaneous initiative. All right. So here we go with our first card, the Hermit. This is also Virgo and the wounded healer Chiron. It's really time to go ahead and heal those deep wounds, find the wisdom from within, being the light, seeing the light, going within, headlights on your car or whatnot, you know, get things checked out, get in check, find out where you're at and how can you move forward. And when you do so, you're going to be happy. Well, I think that was even the crossing card of yesterday, which is, you know, finding that fulfillment with doing things that you love to do. Have love and passion in life to do things that bring you happiness. And this is like ultimate happiness. I think when you do that inner work, the wounded healer, when you heal yourself, you'll be happy, and then you'll want to help other people heal themselves, just like I'm doing. All right, so the past is built upon overgiving, feeling resentment, being stabbed in the back, the sun's going down, and the light is going out. You know, we have healed this, we let that go, and in doing so, we have actually, the other is swords. This is having emotions and your mental process in alignment with each other, so that you have something to build on. So, you know, working yourself up, loving and appreciating yourself right where you're at, given the circumstances that you're in with the people that are in your life, and cutting out the people from your life that no longer serve a purpose. Okay, so, you know, it's a time to make decisions, really go within, find out what it is you do want, find out what it is you don't want, cut that what you don't want out of your life so that you can bring more in of what you do want. So it's about making the decisions. Swords always end up in painful endings. It's masculine, and this is the crossroads. If you continue to make choices and go in a different direction, it could get harder and harder and harder. And ultimately, in the end, is the 10 of Swords. So you don't want to get there. You want to make the decision now while you have a chance in the here and now, and really get centered with yourself and find out what it is that you need to do so that you can do the healing and have the wisdom to move on so that you'll have your happiness, right? Okay, so when we move in to this card, it's saying this is the Hanged Man, follow your intuition, your gut instinct. You know, if you feel it in your gut, if it's a good situation or not, then act on it. So if it's bad, know what you got to do. You know, if you just got out of jail, it's not good to go hitchhiking and jump in the car with some stranger. You know, call somebody, you know, get a ride. I mean, you know. So in the environment is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's a healer, caring person, somebody who's a nurse and nurses things back to health. You've got the butterflies there. So it's transformation, you know, going from the caterpillar and transforming into the butterfly. It's a process, but it can happen. And overnight, if you're lucky, you know, you went to bed as a cocoon and then you wake up and you're already out and you've got your wings and you can fly. She is a very loving and caring person who wants to help heal, which is also, once you do the inner work of healing, then you can get this healing. You know, it's like a band-aid. All right. So in our thoughts and feelings is, I've done all this work, I want to get paid, I want to get the reward. And because you have done the work, you put in the steps, you wrote the book, you put it together, you had it proofread, you got the graphic designer to get the cover, and you've got it all ready to go. I mean, you've done the work, then you get paid. You know, if you don't do the work and you think, well, I've got my book sort of half written and I'm just going to go publish now, but it's got all the mistakes. You can't have mistakes. And the sign here is earth sign, so I always think of it as like Virgo, meticulous, one step in front of the next. The Capricorn, making the list and checking it twice, and the Capricorn of just making sure everything is in order so you can get from point A to point B, and reap the benefits, so you're going to make the money. Okay, so here we have the future card. It is the Ace of Wands. These are always great ideas, new beginnings. Something out of nowhere is going to make itself apparent for you. It's kind of a bright light in the background because we have to have all the lights on because it's nighttime. But out of nowhere will come this spiritual path. You know, if you've done your work and you know what you do want, you know what you don't want, you cut what you don't want out of your life, burn it in the fire, and concentrate on what you do want, then all of a sudden there's going to be a path open up, a door open up just for you, and only you can walk through it. So that's what I call the divine path. You have the ability to be on the divine path. And in the very end position, we have the Ace of Swords. This is always a new beginning. I mean, this is hiking up this mountain, all the way up the mountain. It's hard work. But once you get to the top, you find enlightenment. You're crowned with jewels. You've done the transformation. This is the word yes, a birth, new beginnings, something that's going to happen that is already on its destiny path. And this is your path to bliss. So what I'm finding is that, you know, Mars is moving into Aries. I have wrote this down. And that's going to be on the New Year's Eve. This is going to be a time for new beginnings. And just like this, it's your new beginning. And it's time to really concentrate, write it down, what it is you do want. Be meticulous. Write the steps down. Do the work to get where you need to be, because you got one step in front of the next. Don't make the steps back. You know, really sit down. Make that decision right now so that you know what steps you're going to take, so that it doesn't end up in the same place that you were before, drained, tired, mentally unhappy. So, you know, when you do the work, everything's going to be all right. So go within and figure out what you really need and what you want so that you can be happy. My motto in life is to have love, happiness, and passion to do things in life that bring you happiness. And with that being said, we are almost to the end of this year. We're wrapping things up. I'm going to get better and better at these videos, and I just thank you for sticking in there while I'm learning. And I don't have internet at my house. It's all done on a phone. So, you know, we'll see if the internet makes it around here to this Chico field backwoods place. Okay, no woods, like just Chico's in the desert. But thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing with your friends and family on social media. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook under Divine Path LLC. And I look forward to seeing you again, especially on Sunday. Bye.